Okay.
Yes, no.
Yes. I'm ready.
That's that. Bruno. Not that guy. What have it?
Flickr क्या नहीं होगा
Shay here, the ODI captain for the West Indies. Take your questions from around the room. Just indicate by raising your hands. No more than 2 questions per person. Ideally, no more than 8 minutes.
flickr क्या नहीं होगा
First indication of question. Different format.
Well, whenever you come to Sri Lanka, you got to expect the ball to do a little bit, especially from a spin bowling standpoint. But yeah, we can't have too much of a predetermined mindset. We have to wait and see what the pitch is going to offer tomorrow. It's important to have an idea, but at the end of the day, you still got to play what you see. It's important that we understand that it can look like a dust bowl, but play pretty much straight on. So we got to make sure we're very adaptable in that aspect and ensure that we're ready to play whatever they throw at us.
Both Sri Lanka and West Indies are not part of the Champions Trophy. One difficult with the World Cup a few years away. How do you sort of visualize, motivate yourself?
First, we're planning ahead. We're looking ahead. We got to ensure that we're playing good cricket and see if we can get ourselves back up the rankings so we don't necessarily have to qualify this time around. But we got to take it one step at a time. As much as we are looking ahead, we still got to make sure we stay in the present as well. Understand that we've got a few new members, we got some returning guys, and we got to gel those consistent performances together as best as we can, especially now when things are not looking too bright for us for the last couple of years. But I'm sure we've got everything in the tank that we need to become a successful team.
This format in particular has been a bit tough for the series over the last couple of years. We obviously not made the last year's World Cup. Sort of, have you streamlined as to any areas where you can make improvements on and more?
Just all areas. As you can see, we're not where we want to be, but it's how it goes sometimes. You can't win every game, but in order to be one of the top teams in the world, you got to be a lot more consistent in all 3 areas. So we just need to be more ruthless when it comes to our preparation and the way how we go out there on the field, and just find ways to win key moments in games and do it more consistently.
And one of the positives for West Indies during the T20 series was the manner in which your fast bowlers bowled between the line fighting for Sri Lankan batters. Is it one key area where you'll be depending on anything?
Well, everyone has to pull their weight. I'm not going to single out and say the fast bowlers have to do X or Y. But yes, we know the quality of bowlers that we have, and as long as the confidence is there and the planning is there, all we need to do is execute. So the rest is up to us. We've got the ball in our court. We've got to make sure we're playing good cricket, and I'm just looking forward to this series coming tomorrow.
Finally, for me, have you got a team finalized, or are you going to keep investing in it?
Not as yet.
Are you going to keep it?
Yes. Let's keep it case, yeah.
Next question.
Is there a possibility of adding a debut to Andrew Joel? Is just 17-year-old young team batter?
Well, I just said that we're not going to announce the team as yet, so that would be defeating the purpose of this question. But there's a reason why he's in the squad. We see his talent, we understand that he's a quality young player. He's one of those guys that I see a very bright future for. But as of right now, I can safely say that he's not one of the first guys in the 11, but he's certainly capable of performing at this level. I can see that from a couple, I would say, 8 to 10 months or so. I've seen that potential. So I know he has what it takes to perform at this level.
What sort of challenge are you expecting from this series?
Again, we can expect something similar to the last 2 T20s. Of course, the spin was a threat for us. We got to understand that we need to find ways to combat that. We've had our planning, we've had our discussions around it, and we just got to make sure we understand how we're going to go about playing the spin and understand the conditions and adapting as quickly as we can.
Anybody else? And a couple questions from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Lots of hype around Joel Andrew. How does he manage that as a captain
Well, I think the first thing you have to ask him that question, how he's going to manage it. But as like I said before, he's certainly shown the potential, and he's played against some quality tip bowlers as well in the CPL, recently concluded CPL, and he's shown that he has the capabilities to perform at this level. Again, he's got a lot more at that young age than a lot of people, a lot of us, even myself included. So he's a very young and exciting talent, and if he gets the opportunity, I'm sure he's going to grab it with both hands.
And one more from the region. So that Spain played an increasing role in the T20s. Are you expecting more of the same in this longer version?
Yes, again, when you come to Sri Lanka, you have to expect the ball to be shifting left and right, especially from the spinners. And as batters, we got to adapt to that quickly. You can't just rock up and say it's going to spin, just throw in the towel. You got to find ways to score, find ways to put them under pressure as batters, and that's all we need to do in this series.
Anybody else? No other question?
Good.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll be taking pictures now.